We're back at Spring Valley Park, and do you ever find yourself in a situation like this? Got my trusty Firebird, should come back for me. Little headwind, nothing to worry about. Be a Firebird! Man, if this thing had just faded like I thought it would, I wouldn't be OB right now. But instead, we pushed way straight, and now I gotta make this 35-footer for the par? Good thing I can putt. Well, I've been finding myself in that situation a lot lately, especially with this disc. This is my Sexy Bird. I've had it in the bag for 3 years, and it is just not flying like a Firebird anymore. We'll crank it out on some Andy. Watch how it just holds over. I need something that fights back. All right, Firebird on Andy. Look at it holding that for... Am I going in? Well, that's perfect. Absolute park job. We love that. But that's a straight shot. You notice I had the Annie, it fought back to pushing straight, kind of finished straight. So if you're like me, the first thing I did was take to the internet and come up with a bunch of options for replacement. Turns out I own a lot of them already, so we're gonna test them out today. First up, I've got the Volt. We're gonna crank this over, see how it goes. Didn't quite get over on that one, but very straight. Next up is gonna be the Splice. This I think is gonna be way more stable than the others, but I wanted a good range of options here so I can really dial it in. Oh, just so stable. Look at it come out. Just instantly. Not gonna be too stable. We're gonna go with an FD3. I've bagged this before. I know it's a little more stable than that Firebird, but is it the stability I'm looking? Because if I could just interchange the Firebird and this, it's not a different disc. It's not the slot I need. Nah, see, that one's holding way over as well. I know it's a lot of Annie, but I'm looking for something that fights that. Same idea. That was the Raptor. Definitely closer to the Firebird, the Sexy Bird stability. We don't want that. I had brought out this Fireball in the Proton plastic. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna throw it, but this is already out. I don't like the feel in my hand. Something about the rim. Ah, that had the flight I want. Maybe we'll throw it again. The hand feel wasn't there. So we got a DJI Hellfire. Oh, not as overstable as I thought that one would be. And here's the one that I'm hoping really fits, and the most obvious choice, a Champ Firebird. Feels pretty much the same in the hand. I'm not a huge mold minimalized guy, but sometimes it's just the right thing. Look at it. That's what we need. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a good flight. Let's see if it stays that way. Go try these guys out on some forehand, see how they go. And that's round one. Stability test right out the gate. We have a few discs we're gonna eliminate. The Splice, way too overstable. The Volt, not stable enough. Raptor, not stable enough. FD3, not stable enough. That leaves us with the DJI Hellfire, Champ Firebird, our Sexy Bird still in there for comparison, and then the Fireball. What we're gonna do here is really crank over on some sidearms, really see what comes out of that. Start off with the Sexy Bird, get our baseline, and go from there. So it's just staying right over, never even tried to come out. We'll try the Hellfire, see how that goes. Not staying over, bombing, coming out of it. That's not bad. That's gonna get another throw for sure. Next up is the Fireball. We're gonna throw it. It might be eliminated. There's something about this. I don't like the way it sits. Way more stable. We like that. But threw it nose up, didn't really get a hit on it. Fireball's out. Last but certainly not least, the kind of obvious choice, Champ Firebird. Oh yeah, got it driven and low, pushing pretty far out there, came back hard. So far that's the winner, but the Hellfire's got a little more push on it. We'll have to try those two next to each other. All right, so out of all of our selections, right away, Fireball's out, unfortunately. It didn't feel right for 2 throws, doesn't feel right just holding it. That's one of the main factors. If it doesn't feel good in your hand, it's never gonna throw good. Add that back to our Splice, Raptor, FD3, and Volt. And now we're back to the comparison, Sexy Bird, Firebird, Hellfire. We're gonna try to push these both out at that tree on the left, hit them a little flat and see if any of them get turned. The goal is that no, they don't, because I think the Sexy Bird will. And that'd be the big changing point there. I need this to get a little turn and those not to, and that's how I can tell that's the slot I'm looking to fill, that's the disc I'm looking to fill it with. Sexy Bird hard at the tree on the left side by the trash, see if it fades back. Little turn, and it's gonna go straight to that tree. Nope, not what I need. That being said, I love that disc and staying in my bag, but it's just not my overstable 9-speed. It's not that control driver that's gonna hit it into the headwind and get right. Hellfire, same idea. That's about 320 of that tree. I did not turn, and I was fading hard at about 300. I'm not upset with that. Now, the big difference is how much farther does that fly versus Firebird? Because if this is a little bit shorter, I'm actually okay with that. I'm not looking for that extra distance. I'm looking for that hard fade. There it is. Came right out of it, right at the basket. Go in. Now this is definitely one of those situations where I love to go verify it in the camera later. Got the Firebird right there, Sexy Bird rather. But I'm pretty sure those are very similar releases, similar angle. Definitely felt like similar power, Hellfire back here. I just want to see what they actually look like, because feel versus real is a real thing. But I can tell you right now, Champ Firebird, it's the disc I was looking for. Now that we've made a selection, let's go dial it in. I'll show you how. One of the ways that I really like to dial in a new disc is simply to play around with one disc. Or if that sounds a little boring to you, what I say is put this guy on player B, play your normal round with your full bag, have fun. Every tee shot, take one extra with this guy. Experiment with those touchy shots. Get out of my comfort zone with it and really learn it. That way it's gonna give me the most value for that slot in my bag when I have a finite number of discs. Hole one, about 300, let's give it a little rip. Little Annie out the hand. Oh, it gets right so well. I'm not used to that yet. I'm used to my Sexy Bird where it's like, it's gonna carry for so much longer. I'm really happy with that shot. We're up there putting, but that's the point of this round is I need to just learn those things about it. Because if I go to pull that out in a tournament and all of a sudden it's fading before I know, what if there's OB over there? What if there's water over there? We gotta make sure we make the right call. 2, 3, whatever. Second hole I've got you out here at is a little bit uphill, up and to the left. I've got the Firebird I'm gonna release on backhand, and the goal is I can hit this flat to even a little Annie and have it push up that hill. Should be fine, let's go for it. Oh, get up there. All right, well with the roll back, whatever. I usually go pyro on this hole because it's short. And so we are very much so on the long side of the green. But let me test the shot shape, let me test the stability in a real course situation. So if I know I walk up to a hole that's similar, maybe a little longer, time to break out the new Champ Firebird. But we're definitely not looking at results today because I'm probably not gonna hit this putt and get the bird. Definitely gonna try to. That was a successful shot. I'm happy with it. I got like no stroke. We're gonna go Matty-O this. Apparently I'm just good. It did show us that the disc is what we're looking for. We're hitting a line with it. We're getting a feel for it. We're creating some good memories. That's how you need to add a disc. You gotta build some of that confidence in. Just because we know it does the shot shape, if we don't feel like we're going to execute that shape because we know how to release it and know what angle and power to hit it on, it's no good to you. You're not gonna throw it in a tournament unless, I don't know. I don't throw discs I don't trust in a tournament, do you? Hole 15 longs here at Spring Valley. Another great hole for the Firebird. If you hit your gap down the middle flat, you gotta get past this big tree, past the little trees, really push out into there and then go left. You're kind of set up for the only putt you're gonna get from this hole. There it is. Get down there, get down there. Oh, last tree at the end, but disc's doing what I want. Finish left for me, please. Guys, can I come hang out? Yeah, what's over here? You got some food? You guys got food? I got distracted by the deer. I really hope the disc is just sitting in the fairway. I don't remember where it kicked. We're looking at about 330 feet down past that telephone pole. There's a little flag. Can y'all see it? Y'all might be able to see that little flag. If you can, that's what we're aiming for. We're gonna go flex forehand. Should just be in the bucket, right? Did not flex it enough, and we are down on the right side. This is usually just a putter shot for me though, so we'll go glitch real quick. Glitch, coasting that right by it. Oh, that might have just gone in. Oh, shit. Well, the glitch was like 30 long. I heard it hit metal. It must have just ticked and kept going. But for the last 20 minutes, I've been over in there because I threw the glitch and kind of got so excited I forgot where the Firebird landed. Don't do that. Hole 18 shorts. I usually just throw a putter at it, but we're gonna go for the little skipper left side. Yeah, a little awkward. Well, I might not have released it on the line that I was looking for. We did get the shape we needed. To still card us the bird, so we'll take that. So there's your steps though, right there. You got number 1, identify that you have a need. I've been playing my rounds feeling like the be a Firebird guy too many times with that disc. We grabbed a whole bunch of discs, went through them, got some initial shots off. We're able to eliminate a few right away, narrowed it down to 1. We have my Champ Firebird with the Zapdos die. This guy overstable to a point that we need, but not stupid like the splice was. So we're gonna hit it out here, hole 21 again, looking at about 280 feet. I'm gonna flex it. I brought this out here so I could do the flat guy at the tree and just let it get right. But I've learned to trust this disc. I'm gonna put it on a little Annie, have a little fun. So that's my last tip for you guys. You wanna learn a new disc? Have fun with it. My normal shot, like I said, is that left side, get right. We're gonna go straight at it on Annie. Hopefully just get it. Come on, do it for me. Not bad, we're right by the basket, we'll call it good. And just like that, that just had a moment to show me why I should trust it, and I gave it the opportunity to betray me. And it said no. So, instead, it's earned a place in the bag. So now that I replaced the sexy bird with the champ Firebird, what's the slot you guys are trying to fill but have an issue with? I'll pick up some discs and show you what I can. But right now, I'll leave you with the ace. Oh! That was so close!